Good morning. I'm Marifed and this is my partner Valentina. We are here today to talk about the AIDS crisis. First of all, AIDS crisis is an epidemic begun in illnesses, fear and death as the world faced a new and unknown virus. However, scientific advances such as the development of antiretroviral drugs have given us the access to treatment to live a longer life. It is widely believed that HIV was originated in Kansas, in the Democratic Republic of Congo, around 1920. This is when HIV crossed species with chimpanzees to humans. Up until the early 1970s, we did not know how many people were infected with HIV or had developed AIDS. Around the HIV started, there was sex trades. The high quantity of roads, rivers, and railroads around the area and sex trades might explain how HIV started and how it spread along. The first case to be reported of AIDS would be in the United States, more specifically New York and California in 1980.
So then what I have researched is that it was first found in homosexual men, and this was creating a fear that it was only found among gay people.
But this was just not a disease amongst homosexual men. You see, other people shared needles, blood transfusion, and women with infected partners were also at risk of obtaining this disease, so this meant anyone could have HIV or AIDS. This is actually a very important point here. The little knowledge about this disease led to people getting contagious, and often people assumed that they had this disease because they were gay.
Are you saying that all infected people were excluded?
Yes, I believe so.
It seems to me like everyone with the disease was treated badly. Have you heard about the case of Ryan White?
You mean Dr. White?
No, this is another Ryan White. He was 13 years old in 1984 when he contracted AIDS after a blood transfusion. Ryan really became famous because of his fight to go to school. Afterwards, Ryan moved to another part of Indiana where he led a relatively normal lifestyle. The president of the student body at his new school, Jill Stewart, was focused on educating the kids and even brought in medical experts to talk to the students.
Whoa, what a strong case. During this time, also, there were the first commercial blood tests elicited to detect antibodies to virus.
Correct. Then later on in April, the Health Organization hosted the first International AIDS Conference. Now that we have covered most of the past, how about we talk about AIDS in present day?
Agreed. So in June 2001, the United States General Assembly called for the creation of a global fund to support efforts by countries to fight the HIV and for people to be able to buy medications and have a care treatment so that they could delay the disease from spreading quicker.
Correct. And then in 2002, it was reported that AIDS was a major cause of death. Afterwards, in November from the same year, the FDA approved the first fast HIV test that took no longer than 20 minutes with an accuracy of 99.6%.
That is great. I also know that later in 2003, President George Washington said that the United States President's emergency plan for AIDS had a plan to fight back.
That's great. What was the plan?
The plan was a $15 billion with 5-year plan to combat AIDS, and this is primarily in the countries that had high HIV causes of death.
Today, 36.9% of the world's population is living with HIV, and 21.7% have access to slow down the process.
Well, this is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and come back for another one. Have a great day.